Welcome to the deep dive. We're here to cut through all that noise, that constant hum of information, and really get to the heart of what matters.
Especially in AI right now.
Exactly. If you've been keeping an eye on AI lately, it's just moving incredibly fast. I mean, breakthroughs feel like they're happening almost daily, not just weekly. It's easy to feel a bit swamped by it all.
Definitely overwhelming sometimes.
So our mission today, it's pretty straightforward. We're going to dig into this huge stack of sources you've shared with us and pull out the really important stuff, the key insights.
Yeah, we've got everything from, big industry shifts, cool new tools, LLM developments, how it's actually being used out there, and those tricky ethical debates, too.
Right. So by the end of this deep dive, the goal is for you to have a really clear, structured handle on where AI is today, where it looks like it's going, and importantly, what it actually means for you. Whether you're, prepping for a meeting, trying to get up to speed, or just really curious. Let's dive in.
Okay, so starting with the big picture, the global AI landscape. It's shifting really fast.
Yeah.
Especially when you look at, the power dynamics and this whole open source thing.
Mm-hmm.
There's a much bigger focus now on open source AI. You've got these Chinese firms, DeepSeek, Qwen, Kimi, getting frankly, amazing results with their LLMs, but using way fewer resources.
Fewer resources than the big players, you mean?
Exactly. They're even beating models like Llama on some tests. It really shows what you can do with efficient development, resourceful development.
So what does that tell us? Is it like proof that open source can really level the playing field, or is there something else going on with how they're getting those results?
Well, it suggests maybe sheer compute power isn't the only game in town anymore. These firms, they're being smart about efficiency, maybe different model designs, or really well-curated data.
Right.
And their success definitely puts pressure on the huge resource-heavy models, makes the whole ecosystem more competitive, more diverse. And speaking of open stuff, OpenAI actually made a pretty big move. Yeah, they offered an open weight model. First time in years they've done that.
Yeah.
And it's right before GPT-5 is supposedly coming out.
Huh. That is a shift for them. So is that about getting more developers involved in their ecosystem? What's the play there against, closed models?
It could be, yeah. I mean, an open-way model lets anyone build on top of their architecture, their parameters. That usually speeds up innovation, gets more people using it, and it forces the closed models to really prove their worth, show they have better performance or unique features. So yeah, OpenAI seems to want a foot in both camps, open and closed.
Okay, so shifting gears a bit, the competition isn't just about models, it's about talent and partnerships too, right?
Yeah.
That seems to be heating up.
Oh, massively. You see these big collaborations, like you mentioned, OpenAI hooking up with Globant for enterprise AI stuff.
And Qualcomm with Manchester United. That one's interesting, promoting those Copilot PCs.
Yeah, bringing AI to totally different audiences. And look at Meta. They are serious about superintelligence. They just hired Shengjia Zhao, who actually co-created ChatGPT as chief scientist for their new labs.
Wow. Poaching top talent.
Exactly. Shows how intense that race is. Meanwhile, Samsung's kind of hedging its bets. They're planning to put tech from OpenAI and Perplexity in their new Galaxy phones.
Oh, interesting. So not just relying on Google Gemini.
Right. Giving users more options, more flexibility. They might even invest in Perplexity. It suggests they want some independence, some choice beyond the default.
And that desire for independence, it's not just Samsung looking outwards, right? There are those reports about friction between OpenAI and Microsoft.
Yeah, whispers that OpenAI wants a bit more freedom, more control over its own path. That relationship is definitely one to watch, given how tangled up they are.
For sure. Okay, now let's look at businesses, the enterprise side. There's this big trend, the build versus buy thing. Surveys are saying most companies actually want to build their own AI now, not just buy it off the shelf.
Yeah, that's a significant shift.
Yeah.
It's all about customization, building it in-house. Companies want AI that fits their specific needs, not just a generic tool.
Got examples?
Oh, yeah. Look at Walmart, created 2 new executive jobs purely focused on AI to shake up retail. Then you've got Trunk Tools. They raised $40 million to use AI in construction. And Lightyear got $23 million for AI-driven investing in Europe.
So these aren't small experiments.
No way. This is serious strategic investment. Companies are tailoring AI for themselves.
Okay, let's dive into the core AI tech itself then. The engines driving all this, next-gen LLMs, GPT-5 is obviously the name everyone's waiting for.
Right. Rumor is August launch. And the buzz is it's going to be, well, significantly better than competitors like Grok 4, especially for creative stuff like animation art.
And the idea is it unifies their older models. And adds new reasoning tech.
That's the plan, apparently.
Yeah.
But what's also fascinating is we're learning more about how these things actually learn. There's new research on in-context learning.
Oh.
It basically shows that the models are doing these implicit weight updates. Like they're kind of fine-tuning themselves during a conversation just based on the info you give them.
Whoa. So they adapt on the fly.
Seems like it. Which is pretty remarkable adaptability. And then on the practical side, making them usable, Intel's got this auto-round update, version 0.6. It gives more options for model quantization.
Quantization. That's making the model smaller, right? More efficient.
Exactly. So you can run these huge LLMs on more types of hardware, not just giant data centers, things, smaller devices, edge computing, makes them more versatile.
And AI isn't just about language anymore, is it? The cognitive leaps are broader. I saw that Google's Gemini AI won a gold medal at the International Math Olympiad.
Yeah. Solve 5 out of 6 problems. That's huge. Even Elon Musk tweeted about it. It really pushes the boundaries of complex problem solving for AI.
So it's not just information processing, it's actual problem solving in really abstract areas.
It certainly looks that way. And there are new models like Dual Distill and Agentic R1 that mix language skills with using tools like calculators or databases to solve really tough math questions. It's setting a new standard.
Does this change how we think about math itself? I heard something about a debate over an AI proof of the Riemann hypothesis.
Yeah, that sparked a lot of discussion. It's still debated, but it really highlights how AI could potentially impact even foundational mathematics. It's a big question mark.
Wild. Okay, switching to the creative side, visuals, audio.
Yeah.
Huge leaps there too, right?
Absolutely huge. Google's Imagen 4 Ultra is apparently topping the charts now for text-to-image quality. And Runway's Aleph tool lets you edit and generate video content all in one place, really seamlessly.
Imagine what creators can do with that.
Right. And Google VO3, their video model, lets you draw on the video to tell it what to edit. And it can understand complex instructions based on video frames. Super intuitive.
Wow. And Midjourney, they're doing video now too.
Yeah. On Discord, you can give it an image, it makes a video, add transitions, make loops. It's making fairly sophisticated video creation way more accessible.
It's pretty amazing. And audio.
Suno Radio is kind of cool. It's just streaming AI-generated music 24/7, curated by users, a live demo of creative AI.
Okay. But this one sounds really interesting. A.R. Rahman, the composer, is working with Sam Altman from OpenAI.
Yeah, on something called Secret Mountain. It's described as an AI-powered virtual brand to help Indian creators, blending traditional music styles with AI tech.
That sounds like a really novel collaboration, bridging culture and cutting-edge AI.
Definitely one to watch. And speaking of accessibility, this whole no-code, low-code AI revolution has really taken off.
Right, making it so you don't need to be a programmer to build things with AI.
Exactly. Like Google Opal, it's in beta now. It's a no-code builder for AI mini-apps. You just describe what you want in plain language or use visual blocks.
And Figma has something similar, the design tool.
Yeah, their Make tool lets anyone, designers or not, build interactive app prototypes just using prompts and visuals. It's really opening up app development.
Microsoft's in on this too, right? With GitHub.
Yep, GitHub Spark. The idea is you just describe the app you want, like a full-stack app in everyday language, and it starts building it for you.
Incredible.
And there are open-source options too, like FlowMaker for building custom AI agent workflows without much code. Flutterflow's revamped its platform with AI help for design suggestions. And there's Demoisy, invite-only for now. Lets you build web apps in real time just using text prompts. They call it duplex editing. Change the text, see the app change instantly.
So just making it faster and easier for anyone to create software.
Pretty much, removing those traditional coding barriers.
Okay, what about AI tools for just everyday people, the assistants and specialized tools?
OpenAI's ChatGPT agent is now out for Plus users everywhere. It combines web browsing with doing more complex research, all in one assistant.
Like a super-powered research assistant.
Kind of, yeah. And tools are getting really specific. Perplexity Finance launched a stock screener that uses natural language, so you can ask it financial questions in plain English.
Making finance less intimidating.
Hopefully. And Hugging Face is making things easier too. They have a new command line interface, and this tool called Gut lets you use Git commands by just typing English instructions. Plus, their Qwen 3 coder model is up and running instantly.
Useful for developers.
Yeah. And for businesses building agents, LlamaIndex now works with S3 for enterprise-level vector storage. That's important for managing the data securely and at scale.
And Google's trying to improve search itself with AI.
Yeah, they're piloting something called WebGuide. It tries to organize search results into topic clusters, make it easier to find what you're looking for instead of just a long list of blue links.
That could be helpful.
And for developers, again, Google's putting Gemini AI into the Firebase Studio command line so they can get AI help with coding, debugging, research right where they work.
Even Grok AI from XAI is branching out.
Yeah, partnering with prediction markets like Kalshi and Polymarket, using AI to give users insights on, like, the odds of real-world events happening.
Fascinating. Okay, so we've seen the tech, the tools. Let's talk about where AI is actually making a difference, the real-world applications. Some of these are pretty impactful.
Absolutely. This is where it gets really compelling, right? Like that story about the pediatrician in Israel.
Oh, yeah. Tell us about that one.
So this doctor used AI and helped them find a really dangerous medication dosage error, like a life-threatening error printed in a major medical textbook.
Wow. So the AI caught something humans missed in a standard reference.
Exactly. That's AI acting as a critical safety check, potentially saving lives.
Incredible. And it's changing public services, too, like in India.
Yeah, two big examples there. The Supreme Court of India rolled out AI and machine learning tools. They're using it to manage cases more efficiently and translate court judgments into 18 different regional languages.
Making justice more accessible across language barriers?
Precisely. And India's income tax department used AI to flag inconsistencies or prompt taxpayers. They've uncovered over $1.3 billion in extra revenue since 2021 just using these AI prompts.
That's a serious impact on government efficiency and revenue.
Definitely shows the practical power. And even in physical infrastructure, there's this company, Syncos. They have a new rugged computer using GPUs for edge AI.
Edge AI, meaning the processing happens right there.
Right, not in the cloud. So they're using it for things like airport security, fast for passport checks maybe, and in factories for automated quality control. Faster, more secure processing on site.
Okay, so beyond these critical fields, how is AI changing things like shopping or media?
Well, Google's rolling out new AI shopping features. One is a virtual dressing room.
Oh, really? How does that work?
In the U.S., shoppers can apparently see clothes on lifelike avatars that match their body type, skin tone, etc. Plus, better price tracking. Trying to make online shopping feel more real, reduce returns.
That could change how people buy clothes online.
Big time. And in media, the Asia Media Summit was apparently buzzing with AI tools for broadcasters, AI video generation, audio editing, even navigating the legal stuff. It's impacting that whole industry.
And what about finance, particularly younger generations?
Yeah, this report was striking. 67% of Gen Z crypto traders are apparently using AI tools.
67%. Why?
The report suggests it helps them make decisions, reduces panic selling during volatile markets, and generally keeps them more engaged. It's like AI is becoming a standard part of the financial toolkit, a real generational shift.
Wow, and it seems AI is empowering individuals in other ways, too, bridging gaps.
Yeah, like 1 in 3 Americans are apparently now using tools like ChatGPT for career advice or education planning.
1 in 3, that's huge, using AI as a personal advisor.
And it points to a need, maybe. Researchers are pushing for using AI chatbots to deliver digital literacy training, especially to small business owners in underserved areas. Help them keep up.
Using AI to teach people about technology makes sense.
And this ties into something called context engineering. It's becoming a real skill.
Context engineering, what's that?
It's basically the art and science of giving AI the right information, the right background, the right prompts to get the best possible results. People are sharing successful workflows, building expertise. It's about getting smarter at using the AI effectively.
So learning how to talk to the machines better.
Essentially, yeah. How to guide them precisely.
Okay, but with all this power and potential, we have to talk about the tricky stuff. The ethical concerns, security, legal battles. There have been some pretty serious incidents.
Absolutely critical discussions.
Yeah.
And yeah, some stark examples. That baby doll Archie deepfake case in India.
That was awful. A woman's identity stolen for fake, explicit content using AI.
Exactly. Led to an arrest, huge public anger, and calls for much tougher laws against this kind of cybercrime. A really chilling misuse of the tech.
And security flaws are popping up too.
Yeah, a hacker found a big one in an Amazon AI system. Used a prompt that could apparently wipe data. It just highlights how crucial robust safeguards are as these tools spread.
And the legal fights are heating up. Anthropic facing that massive lawsuit.
A $1 trillion class action suit, alleging they use millions of copyrighted books to train their Claude AI without permission.
Wow, $1 trillion. That could change everything for AI training data, couldn't it?
It really could. It might completely reshape the rules around using public data for training AI models. A landmark case? Potentially.
And sometimes the AI just messes up, right? Like that Google Gemini coding assistant.
Yeah, deleting user files accidentally, not good. Raises big questions about reliability, the need for better testing and safeguards before rolling these things out widely.
People need to trust these tools.
Exactly. And trust is also an issue with data privacy. A study found almost 8% of employees in the US and UK were using Chinese AI platforms. And apparently uploading sensitive company data to them, often without any oversight. Huge privacy and compliance risks for businesses there.
Yikes. So you have governments trying to guide AI use, like the U.S. Education Department.
Right, but at the same time, there are warnings about cybersecurity risks, especially with budget cuts affecting things like edtech oversight. It's a tricky balance.
It really brings home what Sam Altman said, doesn't it? That the real danger isn't the AI itself, but how people choose to use it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It puts the focus squarely on human responsibility, ethics, and the need for clear guidelines.
So looking even further ahead, are there limits on the horizon? Constraints? Philosophical questions?
Yeah, some experts are predicting hardware limits. They think by 2027, the sheer size and energy needed for training runs might hit a ceiling, maybe around 9 months maximum training time.
So we might not be able to just keep building infinitely bigger models.
Maybe not without breakthroughs in efficiency or hardware.
Yeah.
It means future progress might depend more on smarter techniques than just brute force scale.
Okay.
Strategic planning is needed.
Interesting. And there's this idea that LLMs might push things towards average outcomes.
Yeah, the idea is that unless you, the user, really guide them deliberately, that context engineering, again, they might just default to the most common middle-of-the-road results. So human direction is key to getting novel or specific outputs.
We have to steer them.
Right. And we can't ignore the environmental side either. Concerns about the carbon footprint of all this AI, like the energy used by data centers for every Google search that uses AI.
That's a hidden cost.
It is. And finally, Sam Altman, again with the provocative thought, he suggested short-form video platforms might be a bigger risk to kids' minds than AI itself.
Focusing on attention spans, psychological impact.
Yeah. Really makes you pause and think about where the most significant societal impacts, positive and negative, might actually come from. It's not always the newest shiny tech.
Wow. Okay, what a journey through the AI landscape today. We've really covered a lot of ground in this deep dive.
We definitely have. From the incredible speed of innovation, the breakthroughs in models and tools, all those diverse applications, and, yeah, the really crucial debates about ethics and what's next.
It feels like AI isn't just changing technology, it's changing, well, everything. Society, global dynamics, how we work, how we create, how we even think about problems.
It really is. It's a field that just demands you keep learning, keep asking questions, stay engaged.
Absolutely. So let's leave you, our listener, with something to think about. Considering everything we've unpacked today, all the amazing progress and the complex challenges, what single area of AI innovation do you think will have the most profound, maybe unexpected impact on your daily life in the next, say, 5 years, and why?
That's a great question to ponder.
Definitely something to mull over. Keep exploring, keep questioning, and thanks for joining us on the Deep Dive.